Welcome back to the John Mendola Show. It's 10:12 in the morning. Well, we are continuing the conversation. We have some softball we're going to talk, some baseball this morning, some District 2 performances from track and field. So lots of great stuff coming up. But we're going to welcome in Matt Cavanaugh right now from Primal Lacrosse Training. And Matt, welcome in today.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Well, let's talk a little bit about your background with lacrosse, where you're from, how you started, and what your game is all about, as we're going to talk a little bit about some training that you're going to do for some local kids.
Absolutely, yeah. I started in New Jersey in high school as a freshman. I'd never seen it before and saw a team and decided I'd try it out. I did a camp. Day one, I crawled back to the van and said, I'm never doing this again. My mom said, I paid for the whole week, and you're going. And I fell in love with it day two and never looked back.
That's a great story. As far as lacrosse here in northeastern Pennsylvania, it's been a learning curve, recently introduced in the last decade here. And again, teams that like Wyoming Seminary have been around for a long time, but meaning that some club teams and different things really kind of got the ball rolling, and it's on fire here in northeastern Pennsylvania right now.
Yeah, I think the pace of play and everything is really starting to come along, and my whole objective here is to really raise that caliber to the different hot pockets like you see in Maryland and Philly and Northern Virginia, which is where I did most of my coaching and playing.
Let's talk about some things that you have coming up and not too far away here in June. So tell us a little bit about what's going on.
Okay, so we have a clinic coming up. It's 3 weekends in June, the weekends of the 9th, 16th, and 23rd. We go from grades 3 all the way up through high school, and we're doing a lot of fundamentals and game knowledge and trying to really raise that level of play here.
And as far as getting boys and girls involved here in northeastern Pennsylvania, there's a difference in the game between both. Boys a little bit more physical. Girls, we're seeing them play a little bit more physically. Talk about what you're seeing when you're going out, maybe checking out a couple of games.
Really, yeah, they are almost different sports. I mean, even the lines on the field are different. So, the boys' game is a lot more physical and aggressive. The girls, it's a lot more technique and focused on that side.
Carrying that stick around is so important. You talk to any coach, they say, listen, you want to be a great lacrosse player, you got to have that stick in your hand. Talk a little bit of that mentality and people that have taught you that, and you probably carrying that on now to some young people as well.
Yeah, it really, it's about making it almost an extension of you. So you really want to have it in your hands as much as possible, keep yourself practicing. I used to come home from practice in high school and just do a workout myself, working on the muscle memory and repetition.
As far as the skills and the fundamentals and game knowledge that you're going to offer for these couple of weekends at 3 hours at a clip, talk a little bit about what you're going to try to do to get these kids up to speed. You're obviously probably going to have some different levels of kids show up, and you'll make it work for whatever groups you have.
Absolutely, yeah. We really want to start with the fundamentals. I really have 2 rules that I teach all of my students. Rule number 1, everything you do right-handed, you also do left-handed. You want to work on that ambidextrous skill so that you're able to do it both sides. And rule number 2 is everything you do it on the run. You really can't succeed if you're standing still. That's how you get open. That's how you really get the opportunities. Let's
talk about the location of the Primal Lacrosse training coming up in June. Again, June 9th, 16th, and 23rd. Where's this going to take place?
We have a partnership with the Rock Rec Sports Complex in Dallas, so we use their turf field on Harris Hill Road, and we also have a partnership with Electric Surge in Kingston for our indoor facility.
And as far as people want to reach out to you, what are some best ways? I know they could get you on Facebook or maybe email or call. Throw a few things out there for some people maybe driving around, and maybe they could jog it down in their memory or text it to themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. Our Facebook page is facebook.com/Primal Lacrosse. We can be reached at primallacrosse@gmail.com, or you can call or text at 570-290-8323.
And again, Primal Lacrosse training coming up again June 9th, 16th, and 23rd. Matt, as far as what you want to do here in northeastern Pennsylvania with Primal Lacrosse, talk about your vision down the road here, just trying to get some kids involved and really take the game up a little bit.
Yeah, I think the game is growing nationwide, and I really want to turn Northeast Pennsylvania into a hotbed for lacrosse. We really have some tremendous athletes in this area, and I really think that we can bring it up to compete with those big-time hot pocket areas.
All right, Matt, well, we appreciate your time today coming in. And again, one more time, people want to get a hold of you to get to some training for June 9th, 16th, and 23rd. The best way to do it?
Phone number 570-290-8323, or we can be reached at primallacrosse@gmail.com.
All right, or check out their Facebook page at facebook.com/Primal Lacrosse. So, Matt, thanks for coming in today. Great to see you. Stay dry, all right?
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
All right, Matt Cavanaugh. They are from Primal Lacrosse Training, again, with those 3 weekends, again, grades 3 all the way up through high school that they will have involved for a great time back in the back mountain at the Rock Rec Sports Complex outdoor turf field. We come back here on the John Mendola Show. We'll talk more lacrosse, high school lacrosse. Brian Zabrowski, the Crestwood coach, will join us. We'll also talk with Jamie Shevchik at the bottom of the hour from Keystone Baseball, some track and field, and a little bit of softball. We got it all going on here. Of course, follow us online, thejohnmendolashow.com. Let's head out now to our local State Farm insurance agent, Daryl Hubbard. Break like a good neighbor. Daryl Hubbard is there. We'll be back here on WILK.